I felt the urge to get the Shadow Love Tea deck from Vibe About It, and I didn't even realize that it was matching me and my eyes. So maybe there's a reason why. So weeding out the imposters is something that keeps coming to me right now. Oh shit, okay. Cold brew, trail of lies, timing. Appears cold and uncaring, but hiding true emotions. Imposter. I just like said this shit. Hiding true emotions, self-protective, unwilling to reveal their feelings out of fear or vulnerability. That's an avoidant. That's an imposter. I'm sure that's not how he came off at first, or she. Trail of lies. Compulsive liar. Fake charmer. Oh my God. Invents stories to cover up lies. Believes their own falsehoods. Manipulative, deceitful, with no remorse. This is a narcissist. That is a narcissist. Now, timing. Timing is off. Already taken or focused on other things or other people. Lacks the desire to be in a relationship, playing the field. Yeah, full on narcissist over here. Big time. I feel like this was I don't want to use those terms, twin flame, karmic thing, but you mirrored back to them what they're giving to you. God, my nose is so itchy. I hate when that happens when I'm tapped in. Oh, God, it drives me nuts. Oh. Anyway. Yeah, I feel like this is a cup that was left empty for so long that you decided to just like call it dead and done, and you decided to completely call it quits and stop the chase. No more chasing. And it's funny because as soon as that shut down, all this stuff like came out of the woodworks. Everything got revealed. And you know why? I think it's because if any of this shit had been revealed to you when you were still stuck in that haze, when you were still like, had drank the Kool-Aid, still drunk on that love potion, you would have not believed it, and you would have mind-fucked yourself into like justifying it or something. I don't know. Clarity. Sees and understands the connection, the yin and the yang. Oh my God, didn't I say something like that? I could have sworn I said something like that earlier. I don't know. When I'm doing these readings, I float in and out so quick, like a light switch, in and out of the tapping in and then me, so I forget what the fuck I'm saying when I'm tapped in. Sees and understands the connection, the yin to their yang, fully focused on the connection, but may have difficulty taking action. This is someone who is struggling to get in, to let go of that ego and to do the inner healing that they need. Like they can't get into their Zen mode. They cannot find inner peace either. That they took advantage of the ability to have inner peace when they were with you, because they were refusing to use the peace that you were providing as the opportunity for them to work on themselves and heal. And once you pulled your energy away, it forced them to have to decide on healing or just staying stagnant. And they're coming to realize that had they stuck with you through this healing process, it would have gone a lot better, a lot smoother, and it would have been, I think, a lot more of a bonding experience for the two of you. But for whatever reason it is, it had to be the way. And same for you. It had to be a full separation for it to be healing on both ends, proper healing, because again, like I said earlier, the truth would have came out and your mind would have not believed it, because still being attached to that person would have made it distorted. Hype. Those are some pretty lips. Oh. Talks about it but doesn't be about it. Liar. Talks a big game, doesn't follow through. Big flirt player mentality. And the material heist. Drains others financially and exploits their resources for personal gain. Becomes a burden on others. Avoids responsibility and lacks motivation. Now, I don't know if you noticed that these cards have both sides, good and bad, or like one perspective and the other, and it's been definitely very consistent on a certain perspective here. So, you're going to be struggling with anything that this person has to say to you. You're not going to believe that they're going to tell the truth, the full truth, and nothing but the truth. That's what just came like a court. You've maybe had to feel like you've had to be in a inspector / like private investigator lawyer mode to seek information and drill it out of them, dig it out of them. And so you're not interested in anything they have to say because that previous experiences with them has been pretty fucking horrid. Taxing. Oh my God. Demanding, high maintenance, carries a better than thou attitude, holds unrealistic expectations. I can't even read what that says. Something with a diva mentality. Bratty with a diva mentality, acts helpless to get their way. Covert narcissist right there. So basically, here's the thing. If they're going to come at you, woe is me, wah, 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 pity party, making excuses, minimizing, not even acknowledging your feelings or what you've experienced, and not describing how they have literally done all these shitty things and hurt you, and then how the plan forward, how to change to not be that way anymore. That's not even any kind of conversation you want to listen to. Not that you're going to take any action on that kind of shit and entertain that back, but even just like the conversation itself is going to wear you down if it doesn't include everything. So don't get your hopes up. Have a good one.